Merry Christmas, my lovely people. I hope you all are doing great and are in best of your health. In today's video, I'll be talking about Charlotte Tilbury's holiday collection that is recently launched in India on Nykaa. So purchase links are there in the description box for your ease. Let me show you the collection. Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide palette. I got my hands on the fair medium shade. And the next product is the Beautyverse eyeshadow palette, a beautifying filter for your eyes. And both of these products are limited edition as these are holiday collection. I'm going to share my thoughts on these. I'm going to try in this particular video. Let's unbox them quickly. And this particular product is again, they're newly launched in the lip category, and the product is Airbrush Flawless Lip Blur. I got the shade Pillow Talk Medium Blur. I did my base makeup already. I'll add the purchase links of all the products that I've used to create my base makeup. So yeah, that will be helpful for you to figure out what are the products that I've used for my base and bronzer as well. Now, let's unbox this quickly. Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide Palette. The shade is fair medium. It is slightly heavy and the stars and everything, gorgeous packaging. I totally love it. This is how beautiful Charlotte Tilbury, the Beautyverse eyeshadow palette looks like. Earlier, they launched like long palettes with 12 shades. I never tried those eyeshadow palettes, so I don't really know how exactly those palettes and the formulation feels. But when I saw this like 9-pan eyeshadow palette, I got very much excited, and the color story is totally up my alley. So I was like, I am going to try this year's holiday collection. On the back side, you can see all the details are mentioned, like how to use the shades. So steps are mentioned here, which is great. Now let me show you the eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, this is the most beautiful eyeshadow palette in my collection, I think. Right now, I'm all amazed because stars and glitters, everything is totally my thing. Whenever I see stars, I get excited. So this is how it looks like, this gorgeous ombre effect. Beautiful. And on the back side, all the shade names are mentioned. Again, really great. When you open this eyeshadow palette, there is this protective film. All the shade names are mentioned on it and on the back side of the palette. So no worries. Here, I'm going to show the close-up. Wow, this is so gorgeous. Also, they have the super good quality big size mirror, and this palette feels heavy. I'm telling you, this definitely feels heavy and luxury kind of a product. Of course, Charlotte Tilbury is high-end luxury brand. I'm super excited to try these. So let's get started. Alright, so the eye look I'll be creating using the Charlotte Tilbury Beautyverse palette is going to be a really nice tutorial for the Christmas eye look tutorial. Let me quickly talk about the color story of this palette and a little bit about the formulation. So first 4 shades are Future Matte shades. They call it as Future Matte, so matte eyeshadows. Then the silver one, which is, I think, Beautyverse, is a party topper. Love a good topper shade. Oh my god, it looks so much stunning. And many of the Korean eye makeup looks you can create easily using such a versatile shade of, topper. Then we have these 4 shades that are Crystal Glow. So these 4 shades are Crystal Glow, and this is Cyber Silver, which is like a very unique, very beautiful silver shade with hints of, a sky blue, frosty blue sort of a shift in it. So we'll figure that out, that how it looks. I think I might go ahead and use this shade only for this look. I'm gonna skip on the hand swatch because to be honest, I've experienced, like personally, that hand swatches don't really do much justice, because many a times I have felt that when we swatch, for example, matte or shimmery eyeshadows, they feel chalky or chunky on the hands. So because of that, we skip using them on the eyes. Like for example, matte is feeling chalky on the hands, so we don't apply it on the eyes. But when I've tried on the eyes, they just blend so beautifully and seamlessly. So the quantity we apply on the eyes and the way we apply on the eyes is totally different. You need to apply them on the eyes for a proper look and the judgment that how the formulation actually performs for you. So I'm gonna do the direct eye makeup look. And here you can definitely see the shades, and when I'll apply on the eyes, you'll be able to figure out that how it actually looks on the eyes, because this is supposed to do eye makeup only, right? Since I'll be using the Cyber Silver shade on the eyes as star of the show, so let's go ahead with these shades as a transition. I'm going to take a little bit of Virtual Taupe. This feels creamy. Wow, it just blends so seamlessly, like no efforts needed. Beautiful. Next, I'll be using this Supernova Suede. Both the shades I have applied on the crease area to create a beautiful transition. Wow, these feels super lightweight, as if there is nothing on the eyes, and they are just so creamy. They just blended so beautifully in no time, just few strokes and blended. I'll be taking a little bit of the Cosmic Pink just to create a slight bit of a blushy look, because we're gonna add that Cyber Silver. Okay, so this particular shade is not as creamy as the other two, and I'm gonna blend every single thing in a slanted upward manner to add a really nice lifted look. Just a very slight, whiff of pink. Now I'm taking this Space Chocolate shade. I'll be applying this particular shade very close to the outer upper lash line. I'm gonna flick out a little bit to create a really nice lifted look, to add a really beautiful depth and dimension. You don't really need to do a lot. You don't really need to go ahead with the eyeliners and everything. Just apply a deeper shade of eyeshadow very close to the upper lash line on the outer corner, and just flick like this in a slanted upward motion, and just have a look at this beautiful lift. It looks stunning, I'm telling you. When you try this particular trick, it is going to give you that beautiful lifted eye look. Now I'm taking a mix of all three shades and applying it on my lower lash line. When you apply similar shades on the lower lash line, it gives a really nice binded appearance, like whole look comes together and it seems really perfect. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. Very slight bit, nothing too much. Now it's time for the Cyber Silver shade with the clean fingertips, taking it like this. Wow, oh, it is super pigmented. I'm not gonna drag or apply so much at once, just gonna tap it. Oh my god, this is pigmented. Just a little bit of amount. Gorgeous. I'm taking very slight bit. Oh my god, it is like too much. Very slight bit and applying it on my lower lash line, just right here. And with the help of same brush, I am just making sure that the shape is exactly the same way I want. And there are no harsh lines. I don't really see much fallout, like just one or two, because of course these are like glittery shades. If you're a fan of glittery shades, just go ahead and grab this particular palette. If you're interested in this particular color story, I'm telling you, mattes are so comfortable and easy to blend. And even after applying the shimmery shade, the glittery shade, I am not feeling that there is something on my eyes. It is just so lightweight. Wow. When you apply like cream to powder sort of eyeshadows and shimmery shades, you actually feel that there is something on the eyes, but I'm telling you, this feels super lightweight. I am not going to apply so much of pigment. I think this much is enough for my personal preference right now. Now with the same brush, I'll be taking this Party Topper shade, the silver one, very slight bit, and I'll be highlighting the inner corner of my eye with this. Let's apply the same Party Topper shade right on the center, like on the lid, and just see how it actually looks. Wow, that glittery specks looks stunning. You can create really beautiful Korean eye looks if you're interested in glittery eye looks. You're gonna love this particular shade. You can see doing this eye look was super easy, just a bit of transition, and that cyber silver shade looks absolutely stunning. I got to know why this is one of the most preferred shade of this palette, and their most loved as well. And I love the topper shade too. It has given this really nice sparkle. I hope you can see. I'll be creating other makeup looks as well using this particular palette, so stay tuned. Do subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified, and I'll be uploading shorts and reels using this palette, the makeup looks and everything. So yeah, I'll be doing same makeup on the right side of my eye and be right back. Alright, so here the eye look is done. I have applied a little bit of mascara, so I'll be mentioning that in description box. You can see beautiful eye look. I totally love this cool tone eye look with that cyber silver shade. One more thing I want to mention here, these eyeshadows are super smooth to apply. Even the glittery shades doesn't feel hard, like that party topper shade doesn't feel hard, rough or gritty on the eyes when I was applying. One thing I must tell you about all these glittery shades in this palette, because these are almost the similar formulation like that. Glittery shimmery shades or any other shimmery shade, if you're applying, always tap, don't drag, otherwise you'll feel that it is gritty or scratchy. So don't drag, always tap for that intense color payoff, plus it sticks to your eyes or your skin really well, and it gives a really nice appearance and applies beautifully and doesn't feel scratchy at all, if it feels like that for you. So just tap, don't drag. One more very important thing, that all these shades are super smooth to apply. The mattes are so nice, especially these three are different from the pink one. It feels like a matte shade only, like the pink one, and these three are like cream to matte shades. They, all four of them, they blend super easily, super beautifully, and they are very effortless. I think because they are primer infused. All these shades are primer infused. So if you skip on the eye priming, or if you're not applying the eye primer, still you can use these eyeshadows and they're gonna be last long on your eyes and they're gonna apply beautifully. You can skip eye primer with these. Many a times we don't prefer using eye primer, so these are already primer infused eyeshadows, so they're gonna apply beautifully and gonna be long lasting and gonna be very lightweight on the eyes. They're gonna grip really well on the eyes. So yeah, this was something I wanted to tell you. I totally love this palette. This is priced at 6,990 in India, if I'm not wrong. Let me just check. Yeah, this is priced at 6,990 for 9 grams of quantity. If you're interested in trying such beautiful matte shades, and these, if you're like a lover of glittery shades and these shades are your preference, you're gonna love this palette. And not just this particular shade range, but also the packaging. This packaging has my heart. It looks totally stunning. It is going to scream luxury when this is on your vanity and you're taking this out and doing your eye makeup. You're gonna feel luxe. It is just so good feeling, and this is slight bit heavy, so I think this is like very beautiful. I think this is by far the best eye makeup purchase from past few weeks. Yeah, I totally love it. And one more thing, some of you beauties think that this is 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and Huda Beauty excels the 9-pan eyeshadow palettes. They are my absolute favorite for day-to-day wear, and I have so many of them. You can watch my eyeshadow palette recommendations to know about it, and I got my hands on some more during the Snack Upping Friday sale, and I'm gonna share my thoughts with you pretty soon. So I'm gonna show you both the palettes side by side just for you to compare the sizes and everything. This stands out differently. Like, it feels like it is a different palette. It doesn't feel the same way the Huda Beauty feels. I know the pattern is same, like 9 pans, but the 9-pan variant is one of the most convenient way of keeping your eyeshadows, and they are very standard and really nice packaging. So it has nothing to do with the Huda Beauty 9 pans, but I'm gonna just show you the size comparison. So this is Huda Beauty Wild Jaguar 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and you can see side by side it is totally different. It's not similar in size. If you have seen the previous holiday collection from the Charlotte Tilbury, the face palette and the Look of Love palette, where you have 3 eyeshadows, blush, bronzer, powder, they have the same size. So this is how it looks like, very much different, and it feels different also. These are actually lightweight, but this is heavy. They both comes with a mirror, but you can definitely see that the pan sizes are different too, and this is very much different from the Charlotte Tilbury. So I totally love how it feels, and it doesn't feel same way as the Huda Beauty 9 pan eyeshadow palettes feel. So yeah, this is highly recommended from my side. I love it. If you're interested in such color story, glittery shades, and these beautiful creamy to powder matte shades, if you want to try, you can go ahead and get this palette, as this is a limited edition one. Plus, you can create a really beautiful everyday wearable look, plus a gorgeous bridal and party look using this particular palette. It is that great. I'm going to share more tutorials as well. If you're interested, do let me know in comment box. Now let's move ahead with the blush palette. Now this is how Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide palette looks like. This is 7.5 grams, where you are getting a blush and the highlighter. This is actually a miniature size, but I think this is going to last for a very, very long time. And you're getting 2 products, for blush and for the highlight, and both the shades you can use for your eyes as well, which is again really beautiful for that monochromatic look. And I'm telling you, this is again a really beautiful product. I have seen so many beauties out there love it, so I'm gonna apply it and gonna show you that how it actually looks. They have one more variant, tan and deep, for tan and deep skin tone beauties. Even if you are a fair to medium skin tone beauty, and if you want to go ahead with that particular palette, it's beautiful. Like the shade of blush is like a terracotta kind of a shade and gold highlighter, so you can go ahead with that if you're interested. I got my hands on the pink one because I love this kind of a pink blush a lot, and this rosy pink highlighter is my favorite. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Face Architect highlighter as well in Pillow Talk Glow. So we're gonna compare both the shades, like highlighter shades, side by side, and we'll see. So let me quickly apply on my cheeks. I'm gonna take a little bit of blush. This feels slight bit like cream. Yeah. Let me just feel the texture. Yeah, it's not like completely powdery texture. It feels slight bit like cream, and it blends so well. I like to apply my blush in a lifted manner, and it blended so beautifully, not at all patchy and not at all deadly dry matte. It looks super healthy and like beautiful winter pink flush of color on cheeks. I really like it. Let me apply on this particular cheek. Oh, this is too much. Let's see if we apply little more quantity, so if it is easy to blend or not. Yeah, it blended so seamlessly. It is again like that cream to powder sort of a finish, very smooth. I really like how easy it is to blend, and it is blending so well, not at all patchy, not at all patchy. I really like it. Little bit on my nose because I like that. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the formulation. It is slight bit like cream and sets like powder, so I think this kind of formulation is very much long lasting. It's not like super creamy, but yeah, that smoothness, slight bit silicone kind of a slip to it. It feels like it is going to be very much long lasting, and it doesn't feel at all like on my skin. It blended seamlessly, very smooth. Next, I'll be using this gorgeous highlighter. Again, let me just feel it. It feels the same way, that smoothness of that, silicone slip in it. It is giving that wet kind of a shine look on my fingertips. You can see. Yeah, let's apply. It is so natural looking. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a really beautiful blinding highlighter as well. but I'll be applying a very beautiful soft layer for that within sort of a glow look. I hope you can see. This again applied so beautifully, blended seamlessly, no streakiness, just like any cream highlighter, as if I'm applying a cream highlighter. No powderiness, no chunky glittery particles, very smooth, very soft, very skin-like, glowing from within sort of a look I'm getting with this. I love this highlighter. Also, I love their Pillow Talk Glow. I want to see that how they are different from each other. I can actually see because I've experienced that one a lot. That one is more pinky and this one looks like a gorgeous champagne pink mix. It looks as if it is more silver tone, but it is not that silver tone. It has that really nice mix of champagne and pink, whereas the another one is totally pink. So I'm going to swatch both of them side by side. Let me first show you. Just have a look. The Pillow Talk one, this one looks more rosy, more pink, and whenever I apply it on my cheeks, as you can clearly see, I've used it a lot. So I am using this one from past so many days, and this gives a really nice pink flush on cheeks, whereas the new one, this Blush and Glow palette, has a really beautiful pink highlight but has more of a champagne hue to it. So I think because of this, it is going to suit on a variety of skin tone beauties. Oh my god. Pink blushes are always welcomed, and this kind of a pink blush is again really beautiful for so many skin tone beauties. And this highlighter is again good too. So I'm just going to swatch both the highlighters. This is the Pillow Talk Glow from Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter range. And this one is from the Blush and Glow Glide palette. They both might look same, but they are actually very much different. Pillow Talk Glow. This is fair medium. The Pillow Talk Glow one is more rosy and this is more pink and champagne. Again, I'm telling you this, on the hand swatch, they might not look very much different, but I have experienced because I am wearing that Pillow Talk Glow one from a very long time. So that one looks more pink, more rosy. And this one, the fair medium one, the palette looks more champagne on the cheeks. I can totally see that. So yeah, again, as I told you, that hand swatches don't really do much justice always. Yeah, I can totally feel that. So that's that. If you have Pillow Talk Glow and you want to skip on this, you can. But again, this is a limited edition, plus there are 2 products. And if you want a multitask product, so you can go ahead and get this if you are interested. And if you don't have that one, again, no worries. And if you have both of them, still they are different from each other. That one is more rosy, this one is more champagne and pinky. So yeah, I totally love both of them. And also this one is very much creamy, like silicone slip I can feel. This one feels creamy, silicone-y, and it applies like a powder, very seamless, very beautiful. Highly recommend this palette as well. This year's holiday collection is totally my preference. They are just so good in terms of packaging, in terms of shades. They are stunning. So this Charlotte Tilbury Mini Hollywood Blush and Glow palette is priced at 2,800 rupees for 7.5 grams of quantity. I think it's totally worth it again because the blushes are 3,000 plus and the highlighter is again 3,000 plus. So you're getting 2 products in one. I know it is mini, but this is going to be very much long lasting. You are not going to run out of it quickly. Even if you use it daily, for example, if you're using it daily, it's going to last you for 6 months plus. And we use it occasionally, many a times, and when we want to have such kind of a look. So it is going to be very long lasting, and 2,800. Great price for this. And this is the another shade, Tan to Deep. This terracotta blush has my heart, but highlighter is slight bit deeper for my preference, so that's why I went ahead with the pink one. If you're interested in trying the limited edition collection from Charlotte Tilbury, then you're not going to be disappointed. This is a beautiful collection. Now let's move ahead with the lips. This is Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Lip Blur. The shade is Pillow Talk Medium Blur. Again, it has a gorgeous packaging. I wanted to try Pillow Talk, then I received this Pillow Talk lipstick as a complimentary with my previous purchase, so I thought let's just go ahead with the Pillow Talk medium, and if I like it I might get other shades. So let me quickly give you a hand swatch of this particular lip color. This is again like that great cushiony sort of a cloud-like blurry powder matte sort of a formula. It applies like cream and sets like a powder matte finish. So let's apply and see how it actually feels. Before this, I want to apply my favorite Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Liner in the iconic nude. This is my current favorite lip liner shade. Oh my god, this gives a really beautiful contour to my lips. My lips look super pouty and beautiful. This just gives a really nice enhancement to my natural lip shape, which is stunning. You can see Airbrush Flawless Lip Blur in Pillow Talk Medium. I'm just going to smudge it like this, because such blurry formulations are ideally applied in this way only. And also you need to give such formulations some time to set and look more blurry. So it will need, like this kind of formulation will need 5 to 10 minutes to show its magic. Because I've tried some other powder matte formulations and I love them so much. So yeah, I love this formulation as well. Feels very cloud-like, very smooth, very nice on lips, and I know that this is going to settle and gonna look beautiful. I'll try and test about this lip color and will let you know in my future videos, but for now let's build up the shade and see how opaque and beautiful it looks when we build this up as a liquid lipstick. It looks beautiful. Again, I can see that this shade is something that's going to suit on so many skin tone beauties. It is just so beautiful. And this has that blurry effect, that beautiful powder effect, but it is creamy. So it is going to be transferable. It is not transfer proof, but I think once it sets, it might transfer very little bit and not too much. So I'll let you know about that in my future videos. But I think so far I am loving this particular shade, and this formulation feels nothing on lips, super creamy, and has a really mild and beautiful vanilla sort of a scent, which is very mouth-watering and feels really nice. I love how my lips look, and it is settling into a very soft powdery matte finish. I can see that. I love this lip color. You can see if we blend it like this, it looks more powdery and more smooth. So that's why I said such formulations are ideal to apply it in that manner only. Just dab a little bit of amount and blend with the help of your fingertips for that ultra smooth, blurry, beautiful look. And I am also not going to wear this lip color like this only forever. I am always going to blur it out like that way. I love this way of application. It just always makes such formulation super long lasting and healthy looking, like as if it is your natural lip color. It is just so beautiful way of application. You can see how blurry and beautiful it looks. Now this lip blur is priced at 3,350 for 6 ml of quantity, and this is like their continuous line. This is not a limited edition product, and they have so many beautiful shades to choose from. You can have a look, right? They have so many beautiful shades, and if you're interested in the Pillow Talk shade, they have it. It's their bestseller and cult classic. Again, this is going to be very much long lasting in terms of the quantity, because as I told you, just dab and smudge, just blend it nicely, and it is going to be very much beautiful. In fact, I don't really mind my lipstick if my lipstick transfers, because if it is giving me that kind of a look, the kind of look I want, I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with it. I don't really mind the transferable lipsticks. So from my side, it is a big yes, because it feels super luxe on lips. It is so gentle on lips. It feels really nice, and if you have dry lips, you're gonna enjoy this particular formulation, because many a times blurry formulations can also be drawing on lips, some of them, but this is not at all drawing on lips. It is very hydrating and beautiful pouty look you will get, and the shades in this particular range, oh my god, I love them. I might get my hands on the other shades as well in next sale, because this might be on a really good discount in next sale. By then I'll be able to understand about this formulation even more, so I'll be able to figure out if I want to get other shades or not, but I think I will. It is so beautiful. I love it. Now I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, because my nose area is a lot dry winter season, so, and also to set my makeup for a long time. It smells amazing. Oh my god. It has a very mild scent to it. Very fresh, very spa-like. It is just so good, super refreshing. Just a little bit more around my nose area, because my nose is feeling a little bit dry. Yeah, so it hydrates beautifully and makes makeup super duper long lasting. It lasts for the entire day. And here is the final finished look. From my side, a big yes to Charlotte Tilbury's holiday collection for this 2023, and I totally love it. I'm going to enjoy this particular range a lot in upcoming days. Festivities, parties, brides, and daily wear. You are sorted. You can create multiple looks using these products, and they are just so amazing. So if you're interested, if you want to try, you can get your hands on, since these are limited editions. So I'll add a purchase link in description box for your ease, and if you want to try, you'll be happy with it. And this lip blur, again, I'm in love with such beautiful blurring lip colors, powder matte formulations. So far I'm enjoying and loving this shade. So yeah, that is it, my lovely people. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and this tutorial for the Christmas, this holiday season, or New Year's. You can create this makeup look whenever you like, and happy holidays. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do like, share, comment your beautiful words, and subscribe for more such videos. I'll see you soon in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye.